In fact, I'll leave this up a while. Some of you may want to copy it. I've gone over this a couple times before with some of the people in this room, so I'm going to zip through it again real fast. Now, when we deal with the four-part mechanism, that's when our feelings come alive. You see, until the fourth dimension comes alive, we usually just react on emotions. Our life is almost constantly mental, emotional, mental, emotional. When the fourth part of us comes alive, it's like a new dimension has come. I begin to feel for the first time, really feel. You see, there's different levels of feeling, and there's different levels of seeing, and there's different levels of hearing. Tom talked about hearing, and then he talked about hearing. More than one level of everything. We often talk about seeing, and then there's really seeing. And then we talk about feeling, and then there's really feeling. Now when I talk about feelings, and this is what we're here in this seminar to get in touch with, I'm talking about the real, genuine, fourth dimensional feelings that all of us are really aspiring to touch and to reach in our lives. In fact, all human beings are after one thing. They're after feeling good. That's the only goal we have. It makes no difference whether you are a butcher, a baker, a candlestick maker, whether you're in business, whether you work for somebody, whether you vacation, whether you're a bum, a hobo. It makes no. Every human being is pursuing a single thing. They're pursuing the kind of feeling that they want. Now, it's important for us to know that about ourselves, because if all I'm looking for is the feeling, I might be able to get it without so much blood, sweat, and tears. You know, because I may have convinced myself I can only feel good one way. And then I go and pay that awesome price. Also important to remember that when a customer comes into the restaurant, the customer is coming to get the feeling they want. Many times that has nothing to do with the food, or little to do with the food. Many times it may not have to do with the environment. Who knows what it will take to give that customer the feeling they want. But if they get the feeling they want, they'll come back. And if they don't get the feeling they want, they won't come back. So you see, having this insight into people, you can be committed just to making sure that when the people come in, they get the feeling that they wanted. And that generally will come from you. They will pick up you when they come in. And your attitude, your intention, where you come from, that type of thing. This little invisible area, which is the 2% that we're looking for. So that whoever walks in your door, you do something, or you be something that makes them glad they came. Okay? So this is the single goal of all human beings. Feelings. Second thing I want to point out is that there's only one road to get the feelings that you want. There's only one way to get there. I'll put one road. And that's the road of fear. Now I'll explain what that is so it doesn't sound too esoteric here in just a moment. But I think it's very important for you to know, to be conscious of the fact that everything you want in life that you don't now have is on the other side of fear. No matter what it is. You've got to face some kind of fear to have anything you want. And the same is true for your customers. You know when they come in two things about them. Number one, they're looking to feel good. Number two, they're scared. They might not be scared of you, but their whole life is a pursuit of something that they're afraid to face. It may be the fear of cancer, heart attack, a pain in their right side, financial problems, problem at home, atom bombs, whatever it is, every human being is running from something. Now, to elaborate upon that a moment so that you'll know more about yourself, all of us live with fear hanging over us at all times. And importantly so, because fear is our motivator. See, this is our dream right here, to have a good feeling. We're inspired by our dreams. And we're motivated by our fear. Here's what I mean. Think about it for a moment, because I really want to close with you on this point before I move on. Everything you're after, everything you pursue in life, and me, the human way, because there's only one road that we all travel. We never pursue something because we want it, per se. We pursue something because we're running away from something else. It's a human way. We are negatively oriented. We don't go to college for 10 years just to have that diploma and be smart. We go to college for 10 years because we fear being stupid and failing. We don't go through relationships and the pain of relationships just because we want love. What's true is that we fear loneliness. We don't go to church just because we love God. What it is we fear hell. You see, when we look at ourselves closely, we discover that every move that we make is a running from something. When you go on the ropes tomorrow, more than anything, you will be motivated to excel on the ropes because you're afraid of your own lack of courage. You're afraid of failing. You're afraid of cowardice. You're afraid of not achieving. And you will want to excel because of what you're afraid of. Humans are naturally negatively oriented at all times. So we run from something. When your customers come in, how good it is to know that you're a step ahead of them. You know more about their life than they do. They're running from something. If you know that about them, you can give them a couple of hours of peace by helping them get the feeling they want, and for that really short time, they are not afraid. And I promise you, if you can help somebody be free from their fear for 2 hours and to feel good in the process, you have a benefactor. They will come back again and again and again, because there's hardly any place on this planet that someone can go and get this and this attended to in the same place at the same time. What an incredible thing if you as a group would commit yourself as much to people as you have to food, as much to people as you have to restaurants, to attend to their 2 basic needs. Now,